Oh my god, you dick. You asshole. How long after this was off? Is this a. If you're thinking for a second about ADR, it's gonna be so unnatural.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the first time.
Because it's like there's so much of me just rambling on.
Oh gosh. Ah, I'll figure it out later.
You sure?
I guess so.
We could just go back.
No, it's too long now.
I haven't decided what to make of him yet. But for now, just tell me more. Also, by the way, that's the best outfit Cinder's ever been in.
Uh,
My opinion.
yeah, it looks pretty good.
Like, other than her main outfit in the series, is like, this is a really good outfit.
All right. I'll just do this one. It's going to be a little while then, miss. It's fine. Take your time. I understand it's a complicated request. Nah, it's not complicated. Just long. I'm gonna give him something New York. I say you have enough time to go take a walk to Vale for groceries and back.
Hey, forget about it. Go down. Go walk down Vale and get some groceries or something.
Exactly. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Oh gosh.
Who the fuck's Lisa again?
Lisa Lavender, the news lady. Also,
Oh yeah, she goes up to interview David at one point.
yeah.
And I was so confused as why is she taking this guy so seriously?
I guess you should voice Lisa since this is an exchange.
Sounds like enough time for answering a couple questions too.
Huh?
Okay, I will. I have to say something.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the weird spot where it's like I would smash, but she will not be on the marry list. It's like she looks good, but not good enough. Great show out there. The Schnee girl didn't even know what hit her.
I guess. And you are? Actually, you look familiar.
Oh, you probably seen me on TV. I'm Lisa Lavender.
The anchor woman?
Ah, please, just say journalist. I hate the sound of that word. It's so bloated. Still, not at the moment. For a few weeks, I'll be back to my roots. Actually, looking up news myself.
I see. And am I news in your eyes?
Well, I have to run a piece on these expedition messages, and you were the show stealer today. Not in my opinion.
Yeah, she just punched one person.
If I would be waiting at at bated breath to hear David's thought process.
I don't know for sure, but people might have paid to see this.
I would have paid to see the underdog match between Coco and David. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think it would be
because like, the way it's described, it kind of sounds fire. Because he literally explodes himself away, and he goes like, "What the fuck?" He immediately hides, jumps out the water. I found out he actually jumps out the water. Punches her straight in the face with the super sucker punch. And then just proceeds to get his ass handed to him like he just went into the hood and said the N-word. And then he still comes back on top. Excuse me. I think that would be a better story than the oh yeah, you didn't even get close.
Yeah. Team Juniper also brought home an unexpected victory.
Pyranirkus' team. Whoop-de-doo, what a surprise.
Hey,
Okay, I think I know why. It's because Pyranirkus is considered an overpowered super god of fighting in her work when she was alive.
that's true.
Yeah, it's just like they literally foresaw. It's a weather forecast. Rain and thunderstorms and a little bit of pure Nikos victory.
That's fair.
Fair is my second name. So, got time for an interview while we wait for that cake to be done?
I guess I do.
So, you're from Vacuo.
Yes, and since you're probably going to find out anyway, I'm the eldest daughter of George C. Ivory, of the defunct Ivory Corps.
Oh, I see. Decking a Schnee must have felt quite cathartic there.
You'd think so, but no. Weiss is just a girl my age, and I would have liked our battle to have lasted longer. Brutal brevity, I think that's how you pronounce it, of our exchange was because of the arena more than anything else.
Oh, brutal brevity.
Brevity?
Yeah.
Oh, so I did say it right.
Yep. Very noble of you.
No, just subjective.
Hopefully we get to see a rematch during the Veil tournament. Are you going to take part in it?
Selection is limited, and while one of my teammates is more than eager, another is completely against it. So we'll see.
Fair. How's life as a student of Beacon then?
A novelty at first. It's been years since I've actually been stuck in a single place for more than a month. Being around the same people, it's fun having a team. And being a leader, it's also new. Sometimes scary.
That's what being responsible for someone else will do to you. I have so many stories about interns.
I bet you do.
Are your teammates orphans like you? Ooh.
Does Penny count as an orphan?
No. Maybe, not all of them.
How do you...
Orphans in Ironwood's operation
Orphans?
may have been tight... not Ozpins. And Ironwood's operations may be tighter seals than submarine components. But the same can't be said of their counterparts in Vacuum Minstrel. Also, I can attest that there's never been a case of a group of students joining Ozpin's school in the middle of a scholastic year. I know the records by memory.
What is it you want?
Shine a light on Ozpin's shadow. Bring to the public everything he's been hiding before it explodes in everyone's faces. I honestly only came to Beacon today for a piece on the matches. Maybe to scoop around a little. But I could not approach one of the people who got stopped immediately and released by the police after the incident on the markets last Sunday.
How?
You didn't get as far as I am in this kind of job without building up a web of contacts, including in the police.
A web of contacts.
I sense some interest.
There may be. First, though, let me tell you what happened in Vale last week. Doesn't concern Ozpin at all. It was something personal.
and Ozpin's intervened as always to cover his ass.
I'd say he covered my butt.
Yes, but long story, and not something I'm willing to let go without something in return.
So, you want a story?
I want the truth. No one gets to the length Ozpin has to keep people out of his affairs without a good reason.
Alright, 3 conditions. First, I need to talk about this with my teammates. They're involved. Second, if you plan to go public with anything that I share, you're gonna have to wait until you have the whole story. No half-truth or sensationalism. It may sound cliche, but you don't know what you're asking. This voice is killing me.
Then you probably would have been good with a Cockney accent to make fun of Jack. What did you take me for? A tabloid rag inker? Of course. I only want a complete, validated story.
And third, let's do a test. It also ties into the story, so it works for both of us.
A test, huh? Fine. Who's the target?
Wesser Van Goth, a Beacon alumni. We recently discovered he had involvements with the Vale Underworld, and he's currently a pain in the neck.
Wouldn't it be pronounced Gothy?
I have no idea.
I might just kiss you right now. Let's exchange scroll contacts.
That might happen.
Well, they did go to the Vale dance together.
Yeah. Flame. Alright, I'll be the Flame since the Flame is also David, in a sense.
Oh yeah, the flame is what protects David.
Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't it be just me then?
Or, I guess so, but if you want to do the Flame too.
What's with you and self-harm? What's with you and sudden power-ups? Me? I didn't do anything. Sure, woo-hoo. Oh god, I'm still aching like Evelyn. No, still acting like Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a side effect. You guess? I told you. That's all you. All I ever did was kickstart your semblance that time in the forest. Wait. Wait a thrice damn minute, mister. I thought my semblance was aura transference. Oh man, not again. That's just the first step of it. The first step? Yeah. The first time you said you became able to share aura with your teammates. This time, what did you feel? I felt... I felt like Evelyn was close to me. Closer than ever before. And then I was able to I could see what Coco was doing before she could even... You're telling me I was using Evelyn's semblance? Not exactly, no. It was a lesser version of it. You'll never be able to see into the past and nothing beyond the next few seconds of the future. So how did it happen? And why didn't I do the same with Jack or Penny? The same reason why you can't share aura with just anyone, David. All 3 steps of your semblance have certain conditions that need to be met. I see. Wait, I can only share aura with certain people? If you tried that before, well, time to wake up. Oh my god, no, not again. What do you mean 3 steps? What do you mean there's more?
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to twist that.
Self-voicing disabled.
Get back here right now. See, that's a pained act right there.
Yeah, you need an Oscar.
I actually went through surgery, and that's almost the exact noise I almost made. That little... Stop it with the damn cliffhangers already.
Who do you think this is gonna be?
Skull
I feel like this
face in a bad dream.
I feel like this is Cinder.
No. I don't think Cinder would be this direct.
Maybe. Oh, Amber. Maybe?
No. Well, let's just press play. We'll ignore this line even existed.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
It's Peach!
I would have never known.
God damn it, Peach! Morning. Where are my teammates? In class. They wanted to wait until woke, but I persuaded them to let me stay instead so they wouldn't miss a day of classes. Seems like you're making a habit of putting yourself in harm's way, aren't you? I guess Professor Goodwitch told you about our situation. She did, and I must admit, it's refreshing to find a student so in touch with the destructive powers of raw dust. I wouldn't call myself in touch. I just went with my instinct. Nowadays, most people just use dust in crystallized forms. Bullets, crystals, cannonballs, warheads.
What would be the point of cannonballs if you have warheads?
I think it's a dust cannonball.
Well, yeah, but...
So it's like, okay, so a warhead is a concentrated tip of an explosive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when people say there's a nuclear warhead, most of that rocket is just fuel. So, essentially, a cannonball and a warhead would probably be the same level of destruction.
Probably.
Because you can't really make dust. This is an actual lore thing I remember watching. So, the main reason why they couldn't go into space is because they couldn't make dust output enough power to go into space.
Huh.
So they had to build a tower to make a network. And that tower is in Chinese country.
Atlas.
Yeah, it's an atlas. And that's why all of the skulls still work after, the fall of this place.
Yeah.
Because, like, all of the major schools are that. Wait, what's the last one? But there's just something about raw dust and the way it ignites at the lightest provocation. Tantalizing, isn't it? Well, it's certainly useful. Indeed. But you should try to find paths to victories that don't involve suicide bombing next time. You may not be so lucky. Yes, ma'am. I guess she's here so that Miss Goodwitch isn't. It feels very much like a scolding, but could have been much worse. Wait, she said path to victory, which means we've won. Yeah! But if you ever want to discuss the unorthodox applications of dust, you are more than welcome to come to me. It's been years since I've had students interested in going past the surface applications. Now I have two. Me and Weiss, right? Yep. Though Weeze's interest was more in myths and theory of just an actual uses of growth. What did she just say? An expression of Godsmack surprised. Lovely! Professor, did you just say? Oh, I did. Let me be more clear to you, David.
Uh-oh.
I hate your fucking color choices! Weezer Van Gothy was one of my best students I ever had. The privilege of teaching here at Beacon. Professor, are you know my relationship with Weezer, don't you? In her triad, you hold back lack of survival instinct. Glinda let it slip that this isn't the first time something like this happened. And after extracting information from her, including your including your sidelining, I decided to share what information I possess. I'm sorry to say that I'd never noticed his dealing with a criminal underworld, though. Why? Well, he was very careful. He even moved off campus to... Headmaster Ospin forbade us from investigating what mattered. Didn't want to share any information with us. Of that, well, Mr. I Hate Your Guts, I may be a teacher at a school, but I'm not a member of his inner circle of wise men. The fact that I don't know about your circumstance until yesterday speaks for itself, no? Also, I don't agree with his methods or vision. Why, we could even define what I feel for him as outright repulsion. I never thought I'd hear a faculty member speak about Ozpin like this. Repulsion? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the headmaster myself, but why? Also, the fact that she's this hostile about it, I'd probably be more suspicious than David is currently. I guess you may already heard from your teammates that he does more than just administrator at the school. For the moment, let's just say that he does his second job. Makes me want to. The way he does the second job makes me want to puke. You're my students. You're in danger, and I want to do everything in my power to help you out. That's all there is to it. For a few seconds, I thought I was going to sneeze. Speaking of which, you should probably join your teammates for lunch. Now that you're up and about, tell them to look forward to my next lesson. I'll be sure to tell them that. Good. It'll be very interesting and useful for your current plight. After all, to defeat an enemy, you must first understand them, no? The conversation I just had was more surreal than the one I had with myself in my dreams. How is that even possible?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, lunch sounds like a good idea right now. There's a lot to discuss. Okay, real question. When I woke up from getting my ass beat, I wouldn't be able to walk.
What?
I'm just saying, it's like, oh, I probably would just be laying there for an entire day.
Oh yeah.
Because typically, even with painkillers, you're still gonna feel it.
like that one scene in SpongeBob where they're on the table.
Yeah.
All right, that should do it for dinner. Better not to have David eat anything too complex while he's... Already? Miss Lavender.
Good evening, kiddo. I got something for you. Stop putting colored text, you asshole.
So soon?
Yeah. What do you take me for? I'm Miss Lavender.
That's amazing.
Well, it's also a bit of luck, but they say that's a part of one's skill, after all. Anyway, point is that Mr. Van Goghy apparently wrote for my newspaper in the past.
Oh, right. He wrote for your newspaper?
Yep. Just freelance, nothing serious. A few articles in the science section, mostly about dust things, to get involved for his kind of stuff. You're supposed to provide a billing address. And what do you know? There's one such invoice that isn't billed to Beacon Academy, but instead an address in town. How much is this information worth to you then?
At least a few questions. You're honestly amazing, Miss Lavender.
I know. So how about we meet on Wednesday after class to exchange info?
Sounds good to me, Miss Lavender. Where should we meet? We're already making progress. I know, right? The ship is real. That's a nice reporter for you, I guess.
Wait, remember that CG that Minos posted?
Yeah.
Of Jack staring into a photo?
Yeah?
I think I know what that photo is now.
Yeah, that was my first guess. Also, I call husband.
Why do you call husband?
Because I already voice him.
What do you want to fish?
Huh?
Do you want to voice Glenda and husband at the same time?
Alright, good point.
It's like I've already had to do that. It's like it's not as easy as it looks. It's more of like mental gymnastics.
I'm used to it. I do this all the time. But if you want husband,
Mostly just checking you,
oh.
making you make sure you're not greedy.
Hey, you just had a whole section to yourself.
I had a whole section to myself, but you know what? I didn't think it would. I would be talking for like straight 5 minutes.
Well, you know what? It's my turn.
With no breaks.
Well, let me show you how it's done. You've always had a weak point for her antics, Glinda. I'm terribly sorry, Ospin. Alright, you want Iron Daddy? Luke?
I hate you.
I know how much you like him.
But I can't do a good Iron one. That's why I was aiming for Osprey.
Make him proud.
And listen, I'm just gonna give him like my orc voice at this point.
Alright. Anything goes.
Of all people to get involved in this matter, I'd hate to be someone with personal tie to this alumnus. We shall keep the students confined to the school until this blows over, Osprey.
That's not bad.
Not bad. He doesn't have a Cockney accent. What are you talking about?
That's Cockney?
An orc voice is a Cockney accent.
That's wild.
It's like, okay, this is just pure Cockney right here. It's like, hello, love. What you doing here? That's what I understand Cockney to be.
I'm sadly unable to do that as of now, since I will need the service of Miss Damarot and Miss Ivory soon. While they can live with non-collaboration, outright obstacles on their path would sour our relationship. I didn't think the mismatched team I put together would become so close.
They spot everything. Penny is as close to them as can be. To using someone like a wrecking ball, that level of trust.
With a hint of insanity. Also, confining them out of the blue after the way they, put themselves in the spotlight like that would raise questions. If we do catch them breaking the rules, though, that will give us an exhaustive answer to those who would raise those questions.
I see.
Are you that confident that they will break school rules anytime soon, Ozpin? Well, now that Miss Peach is involved, it's only a matter of time. Oh, now there's chapters!
Chapter 5.
How come I didn't see any of the previous ones when I looked for them?
I don't... Okay, unironically, I think that they're just placed randomly.
Maybe. I mean, I was skimming a lot of it. I was pressing the skip button, so I might have skipped over it. So it might have been my fault. Also, should we stop the episode right there?
You can if you want.
It's getting kind of long. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and...
This is just a funny image right here. Because I know exactly what it's all about.
I feel bad for Jack.
Oh, yeah. Did you forget about the fact she had... that Evelyn had to come in one day and give her earplugs?
Yeah. Alright.
And by the way, that happened after Penny got buffed.
Oh, so she had to deal with that for like months.
Yeah, she had to deal with that for a long time.
Well, anyways, thank you for joining me, Luke. Do you have any socials you want to tell everyone to subscribe to? Or your comic and stuff?
You can follow me. You can buy one of my comics on itch.io, Zhao Comics.
Oh, I didn't.
Raph's First Apprentice.
I didn't know you were on itch.io.
Yeah, I'm on itch.io. I'm also on Pixiv.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well.
I also have Twitter at ZaoLuke. But don't expect me to post because anytime I look at VTuber Twitter, I want to barf. It's like, I don't have the cringe. It's like, oh, all VTubers are cringe gay. It's like, no, it's just like all the VTubers that tweet all the time just make me want to barf. Because it's always the same thing.
Okay.
I feel like I just went into like a fucking Groundhog Day.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
I don't think you can save on the thing.
Oh yeah, I don't want to forget to save. That's right. That would have been tragic. There we go.
Man, imagine what would happen if you didn't save.
Well, we only went past 1 day, surprisingly. I usually get through a week.
Well, it's like there's a lot condensed in that Sunday.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Alright.
What do you think we should title this?
I mean, what was my previous...
Sunday Madness?
It'll be week 9.
Or Sunday.
Or, well, it'll be 9.1, pretty much. Or 8.1. Yeah.
Yeah. No, kind of like week 9.5.
Yeah, something like that.
A nice even number.
Alrighty then.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna stop recording. Alright, bye. Support Minos in the links down below.
Don't support him. He put stupid colored text. I hate him. I forgot this was a thing.
Doesn't mean that, but yeah, Patreon, Twitter. I do Twitter. I keep reading to subscribe, like, comment. Bye.